All right, viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Right, we have three capacitors that are connected in series, and we are asked to calculate for the total capacitance, total charge, voltage in each capacitor. When a circuit is given to you or capacitors are connected in series, and you are asked to calculate for the total capacitance, bear in mind that in total capacitance, when you are asked to calculate for the total capacitance, when capacitors are connected in series, bear in mind that the total capacitance, the answer that you get will be lesser than the smaller capacitor that is part of the capacitors that are connected in series. So when you are asked to calculate for the total charge also, what you do is that the total capacitor that you get, you multiply it by the total voltage, and then you have your total charge. And for the voltage drop in each capacitor, bear in mind that the total charge that you get, you have will be the same total charge in each of these capacitors. So that same total charge is what you use to calculate for your voltage in C1, C2, and C3. Let's do and you understand. So first, let's see our total capacitance. You see that it will be lesser than 4. So 1 over this here, we use 1 over the C formula. So C total, which is 1 over, we have C1 plus C2 plus C3. So 1 over total capacitor is equal to C1 is 8, 1 over 8. C2 is 12, 1 over 12. C3 is 4 plus 1 over 4. So 1 over CT is equal to, let's divide and see. So 1 divided by 8, 1 divided by 8, we have 0.125, 0.125 plus 1 divided by 12. Let's see what we have. 1 divided by 12, we have 0.083, 0.083. So 1 divided by 4, let's see what we have. 1 divided by 4, we have 0.25, 0.25. So let's CT stand alone and 1. Let's add these 3 and see what we have. So we have 0.125 plus 0.083 plus 0.25. So we have 0.453, 458. So 0.458. So the answer, let's divide and see what we have. So 1 divided by 4, 1 divided by 0.458 will give us what? 2.183. So 2.183 microfarad. So this becomes the total capacitance. You see that the answer is smaller than 4, which tells us the answer is correct. Always you have to use, when capacitors are connected in series, use the answer, the total capacitor, to check the smaller capacitor and see whether the answer is lesser than the total the capacitor, which is less. All right, so we are asked B to calculate for the total charge. And we know total charge is equal to, this is the formula for finding total charge. Total capacitance times total voltage. So total charge becomes, the total capacitance is what? 2.183 times the total voltage is what? 24. So total charge is equal to, so let's multiply and see. We have 2.183 times 24. So we have 52.392 microcoulomb. So this becomes the answer. All right, so you can also write this as 52.392 times 10 raised to the power negative 6 is the same thing. So here, because I told you in the first place that the total charge, the same total charge will have to flow in all. So here you see what? Charge in what? C1 is the same. So 52.392. Charge in C2 is equal to what? The same thing, 52.392. Okay, microcoulomb. Sorry, here with microcoulomb. So charge in C3 is the same thing, 52.392 microcoulomb. So now that we have our charge, we can calculate for the voltage in each capacitance. So we say C, voltage in each capacitor. So voltage in C1 is what? To charge in C1 over C1, which is charge in C1 is what? 52.392 over C1 is what? The C1 is 8. So voltage in C1. So let's see what we have. So quickly, 52.392. You can also use your calculator. 52.392 divided by 8. We have 6.5 volts. All right, so this is the voltage in C1. So let's see voltage in C2, which is charge in C2 over C2. So charge in C2 is the same, 552.392 over C2 is what? Where is C2? 12. So charge in voltage in C2 is equal to 52.392 divided by 12. Let's see what we have. We have 4 volts, and the voltage in C3, we have charge in C3 over C3. So charge in C3 is the same thing, 52.392. Just bear in mind that in series the same charge flows. So we have C3 is what? C3 is 4. So voltage in C3, let's see what we have. 52.392 divided by 4, we have 13.1 volts. When you add these three voltage, you get the same amount of voltage. So when you add the voltage in C1, voltage in C2, voltage in C3, you get the same amount of 24. Right, so this is the answer when you are asked to calculate for these particular questions. Right, so it is not difficult, just follow the steps and you understand. Right, subscribe, comment below, share my video and like my video. As usual, sow your today and reap your tomorrow. Bye bye.